Hello everyone, good morning. So we are at the second to last vlog of the 365 days. Technically it was 366 because I think this was a leap year. I'm pretty sure, and I actually messed up the numbering of these. So this is technically 365 today, but I think I messed up like one day or something and labeled it wrong. So today is 365. So we officially have 2 vlogs left until it's been a year. So I started this in August of last year, which is crazy because it doesn't really feel like that long ago. For me personally, like I feel like that was yesterday. This hasn't really felt like a year to me. And I wanted to talk to you guys about what is next and what the plan is for the vlogs moving forward. Like, am I gonna keep going? Am I not gonna keep going? What's the deal? So I've done a lot of thinking about this. I've had about a year to think about what I wanna do, how I wanna do it. I've learned a lot from doing this vlog for over a year now. Some people will be sad to hear this, some people will be indifferent, but I am going to end the daily vlogs at a year. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because this was always meant to be just a year project for me. It actually never really was supposed to be that. I just started off Vlogmas because I was in sort of a rut and just feeling unproductive, feeling like I wasn't really pushing myself creatively, and I wanted something that would push me to work harder and push me to the limit. And this is, I think, the closest thing that I've ever come to that feeling I used to get when I used to play soccer. I feel like this really fulfilled something for me where I was like, wow, like I like that feeling. I personally do. Maybe I'm like nuts or something, but I love that feeling of like, I know that I'm having to work till midnight to sometimes finish videos. I'm exhausted, like, but I liked having something to do. And honestly, one of the biggest things that I've learned from this, if I could just talk quickly about my experience because I think it's interesting, you know, vlogging for an entire year of your life. I mean, it's definitely not easy to do, and for me, it's a huge personal accomplishment. For me, I think that the biggest thing I learned is that busy is a blessing, okay? Busy is a blessing. I went from being someone, I had a lot of unstructured time, and I constantly felt like this guilty feeling of I'm not doing anything. I don't feel productive. I'm just sitting around. I'm watching other people do the things that I want to do, and I'm watching other people, you know, post a lot of vlogs, and meanwhile, I'm feeling bad about it. So I'm like, well, why don't I just do that? Is it gonna be easy? No, but I'm going to push myself. And honestly, like I have to be honest, I'm not just saying this, it really never was something that was that hard for me to do. I'm not doing it in like a bragging way. I'm just saying that what I thought the limits were for myself, it wasn't even really as hard as I thought it was going to be, is what I'm saying. There were hard days for sure, like days when I was traveling, and you know, days where I just wanted nothing more than just go to sleep and like not vlog. There were days where I was like emotional and maybe I didn't want to vlog that day, and so that, yeah, that was difficult, but I just planned for that. And you figure it out as you go. But yeah, I feel like for me it showed me, yeah, I can make a video this quick, or you know, would I have liked the quality to be better? Probably. You know, sometimes I think that that's one thing that suffers when you do daily vlogs is maybe the quality's not there that it would be if you had taken your time and, you know, done a vlog over several days. And I hope that going forward, maybe that's what we'll get back a little bit. For me, is maybe putting in some more effort, maybe taking more time to like really put together a great, you know, travel vlog, for example. Like I'm not gonna daily vlog, I'll be vlogging for sure in London, but I'm not going to do a daily vlog where I have to get up every single day. And you know, like that definitely cuts into your enjoyment of things. But personally, like my enjoyment of things didn't really decrease, but it was definitely, the only thing that suffered was really like my sleep and stuff like that. But I loved getting things on camera. I love to make videos. I wouldn't have done this for every day for a year if I didn't. So I'm going to continue to vlog. So, but yeah, I feel like there's definitely a balance that was missing that you simply cannot get if you're daily vlogging. And I think that it's good to sometimes take a couple days off to do other things or take like a break. Like I don't think it's really that great to do it every single day, especially, you know, the times when it was really hard for me. Probably the hardest was, like I said, travel days. And when I was doing like main channel videos, those weeks, that was so it was frustrating because I knew that nothing else was going on and I couldn't really show what I was doing because it was part of a different video. And it was like I didn't have anything to talk about. It was very redundant. And so I'm looking forward to, like, when it is an upload week, just 100% giving my focus to that and not vlogging, like, the boring stuff. Like, I didn't like that I was including so much boring stuff, in my opinion. And I know a lot of you guys say, we would watch you, you know, pick grass, I don't know, do nothing, and I appreciate that, I really do, because I think that some people really, truly would. Now, I don't think it's a lot of people, but I think some people truly would watch that. One other thing that I just remembered that I wanted to say, like, one of my biggest takeaways of this whole experience that I feel like can apply to you as well, is that as you get older, you really have to be intentional about creating positive experiences and really happy and good memories for yourself. You know, if you think about it, your parents usually help do those things for you. They bring you places and they bring you to, you know, fun outings and stuff that's really memorable. And, you know, as an adult, obviously your parents aren't going to do that for you anymore. So it's like you have to go out and do those things. And I think with this big, you know, vlogging, daily vlogging experience, it really pushed me to go out and really do stuff, because I knew I needed fun things to do for the camera. But I think they can apply even if you aren't vlogging and you're not a vlogger, your life's not online. It doesn't really matter if anyone sees it. It's just about, you know, you and your experience and your memories. And for me, I felt like these last 2 years have been so good, you know, and this is not to say that I've not had difficult times and, you know, hard moments and, you know, things like that. Obviously, I wasn't vlogging those things and not talking about those things, so it may come across that way. But, you know, I've had such a great past couple years is because I've just gone out and done things. I've done fun things. I've gone to concerts, and, you know, even if I was tired, you know, and I think that's the theme of this, is like I was tired a lot of these days. Like, it's tiring to vlog every day. It's not necessarily like the easiest thing to do, especially when you're traveling and you're also doing these things. Like, I'll never forget how tired I was doing the Taylor Swift. Oh my God, when I was in New York for for Becky's bachelorette party, I was probably the most tired I've ever been, because I was staying up, I had to edit vlogs, I'm going out and doing other things. Like, that was crazy. But I look back at that and I only remember just the positive memories and like how fun that was. Like, I would do it again in a heartbeat, because you rarely remember the nights that you got plenty of sleep. Someone told me that quote once and I've never forgot it, because it's true. I don't really remember the nights where I did nothing and I just did like the same thing I always do, my same usual routine. I remember the things that are different and pushing myself out of my comfort zone and doing fun things. And that's what I really want to stress to you all, is to go outside the box and really find things that are fun and make your life interesting, and try to like jam pack your year with like all fun things. I mean, you never know when it's all going to be over. So YOLO, literally YOLO. That's all I can summarize it as. Like, I come away with this with a really positive feeling of just like, wow, that was a whole year of my life. And what might happen, honestly, is what I could see is, to go back to what I was saying before, which was my main takeaway from this, is that busy is a blessing, is my life got exponentially better when I became more busy and I was focused on doing other things than sitting around and thinking about myself. And our mind is just not occupied. And for me, that's what this project really gave me. And I think that's why this past year my life has been so great. Honestly, I've really had not a whole lot of like down moments. I mean, obviously there's been some, but not a lot. And I think it's really largely in part due to the fact that I was daily vlogging and keeping busy and like really trying to push myself and, you know, get a vlog out every day. And every day I had to think of, what do I do next? Like, what's different? So for me, I feel like, you know, if you are someone that is, I don't know, maybe struggling with just really, I mean, honestly, anything, like, I think that every person could benefit. Like, when you are busy, you know, I think maybe reframe it. Like, because sometimes people look at busy and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so busy, I don't have any time to do anything else. Actually, now that I look at it, having been someone that was doing nothing for a long time and thinking that that was what I wanted my life to look like at one point, I'll give you some behind the scenes. Literally in May, when my parents were moving, was the most, this is May last year, when my parents were moving, it was the most difficult, honestly, probably most tumultuous time of my life. There was so many big changes. Just personally with me, I was struggling with so many different things, internally and like philosophically and existentially. And my thought process back then was, if I just had more time to just do what I want to do, then maybe I'll be happier. And the truth is that that's not what was going to make me happier. What was going to make me happier was going out and doing things that challenge me, and those things build your self-esteem. Is doing things that are difficult and challenging and being busy. Being busy also helps you realize that the moments that you have to yourself to do whatever you want to do and actually makes you appreciate those things so much more. Like when I get to sit on my computer and just do nothing for, you know, an hour now, I'm like, wow, this feels great. You know, versus that's all I used to do. And I was just sitting around doing that the whole time. And I felt bad about myself because I knew I wasn't doing anything else productive. I think that for me, I don't think a hedonistic lifestyle is what's best for me personally. I think you have to have a balance in your life. And I'm just saying this personally. I'm speaking from my experience. This doesn't have to apply to you at all. I'm just telling you what I feel like I've come away with after the 365 days. But it was a great experience. And so I want to talk to you now about kind of what the plan is moving forward. So I am going to continue to vlog. Some days I may vlog every single day. I might go to maybe a 5-day a week, you know, weekdays schedule or something along those lines, and then take the weekends off. I might do like every other day. What I do know is that I will continue to vlog very frequently because, like all the things I just mentioned, it really did help me so much with productivity. I think it honestly helped my main channel as well because I was like putting out more videos. And I think that for me, if I get out of my routine of doing things, I very quickly will slip back into sitting around and doing nothing. So for me, it's like keeping the momentum going. How do I keep that momentum going? How do I keep it going? I'm ending the daily vlogs, but I'm not really ending the daily vlogs, if that makes sense. And I may go to, you know, I may find that, you know what, I need to vlog every day because I'm falling back in my old ways and I need to go back to it. So that is a very likely possibility. But I think what's going to be nice for me is just striking that balance of, okay, if I really have nothing going on today, or if I'm really working like a lot of my main channel videos for that week and I need to work on that, that will be for me like such a better situation, you know, than. But, you know, for these last 365 days, I felt like I had to vlog. And I did. Like, I was trying to hit a goal of every day on vlogging, right? So I'm not going to commit to something, because another thing that I learned is if I said that I was going to do something and I didn't do it, people would get irrationally mad about the fact that I didn't do it. So I'm not going to put any definitive, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. But I do see myself continuing to vlog, you know, pretty frequently, because it does bring me joy. It brings me happiness to vlog and to make videos and create things for people to watch. And, you know, another reason why I started the vlogs as well is because, as many of you guys know, my grandma Judy, she loves my videos, and she's probably like the only person that's watched every single video 365 days, 366. But good morning, she like drinks her coffee and watches my vlogs. And so I started those really for her to be able to see what I'm doing every day, because we're so far apart, we don't see each other a whole lot, and I know it brings her joy. So that's another reason why I started it. So obviously I'm not going to take away my vlogs from my grandma. I want her to still see what I'm doing, and I know that that probably functions like that for a lot of other people, where it's like, it's just something for you to watch, you know, it's something to do, it's part of your routine. So I thank you, you know, if you made me a part of your daily routine as well. And my thoughts are all over the place because it's been a really long time, you know, of vlogging, as you can imagine. So it's like, I'm trying to even remember, you know, there were a lot of highlights, I think. And it is difficult to remember like what I was even doing a year ago. But yeah, maybe you guys can comment like what your favorite vlog was. I feel like, you know, some stuff that comes to mind is like the Olivia Rodrigo concert, the Noah Khan concert with my dad, you know, my in-laws being here and doing like drone shots and things. That was fun. The vampire conventions for me were fun. There was a lot of fun things. I know I'm forgetting stuff, but you know, and then some days where we're just hanging around and doing nothing. Those were fun as well. I liked doing makeup, get ready with me videos and stuff. But yeah, I think I'm looking forward to just having a little bit of a break. I'm looking forward to being able to vlog the London trip kind of at my own leisure, like not coming back from a trip, you know, coming back at the end of a day and then I still have work to do. Like, that's not a great feeling, I would say. Sometimes that excited me, you know, to be like, oh wow, I'm working so hard, you know. And maybe I was a little self-righteous at some points, but I think that it's just a better life balance, like work-life balance, if I'm not feeling like I have to do this every day. But yeah, it's been really fun, and I just want to say thanks to everybody that watched these videos. And you know, we still have one more tomorrow. Don't worry, we still have one tomorrow, and it should be an exciting one because I'm getting my hair done, which many of you probably have been wondering why the hell it's not, you know, it's been looking so bad. And why I haven't gotten it done in a long time. The scheduling got all messed up. It's like been a whole thing. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much. Comment down below your favorite memory from the 365 days project. I really appreciate it, and it's been really fun. They will continue in some different way, just maybe rebranded slightly. That's all I have to say. That's gonna be the vlog for today because there's not really a whole lot going on over here. And I just wanted to do a video. I've been planning to do this video where I just kind of talk about what I've learned, but basically since I started, because I've been trying to think of, tell you what, you know, what my experience has been and some of the fun, like some of the things that I've noticed and learned through this process. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's vlog. Stay tuned for the very last vlog tomorrow, and I will see you guys then.